Thank you everyone, thank you Duskborn, thank you Joshua. It's Dark Souls lore time, it is indeed, my friend. So let's get back to it. We are back to the Undead Burg. We have just defeated the Taurus demon. We are going to level up, actually. Maybe just a few points into strength and dex. Welcome back everyone, welcome back. I would like to use the halberd, but I don't remember the stat requirements. I think I need something like 14 dex, maybe more. But I also want faith. Okay. Do I have attunement slots? I do have one. Good. Alright. Have I haven't taken the golden pine resin, have I? I completely forgot about that. Oops. Let's get that immediately. Let's fix that. No. Get hit. Okay. Let's fix that immediately because I am going to need that pine resin. Notice the damage increase on my attack already just by putting those few points into strength. It took me one less attack or one fewer attack to defeat that undead soldier. Chat, you didn't remind me to get the golden pine resin. Come on, man. How could you let me forget about that? Parry this dude for good measure. We are going to get the golden pine resin because, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to kill ourselves a dragon. Not something people usually do at this point in the game, but we are going to kill that dragon on the bridge. And I'm going to show you how. But for that we need golden pine resin. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, gentlemen here. Spin attack, or rather, rolling attack. So that's why we got the residence key earlier. And here it is. Gold, not golden. Gold pine resin. Are these guys going to follow me? They are not. Okay, so let's get back to the bonfire. Oh, that's cool. Never thought of doing that with the resin. Yep. It's some easy 10k souls early game, and it also gives you early access to the Sunlight Altar, which gives you access to Lightning Spear quite early on. And that right there is the plan. So another point into faith. I need 20 points into faith. For reasons I will explain very, very soon, although you might be able to guess why already. So let's hotkey the gold pine resin. Alright. And let's go up and kill this dragon. So the trick here is the dragon actually has a very weird moveset. I don't think you are supposed to actually fight this dragon. Depending where you are in the bridge, it can be possible to fight it, or it can be outright impossible because it will just one-shot you. I always just run past him and make it. I mean, that's a strategy too, you know. But as that Futurama meme says, I will show you a route with more chest hair, you know. We're gonna kill it. I am a Skyrim player at heart too, so when I see a dragon I must kill it. So let's run through here. The dragon is gonna jump down at some point, and we have to cut the dragon's tail as soon as it jumps down. It's very important we do so. So gold pine resin. Because one of the attacks which are kinda hard to avoid is a tail strike. But it can't possibly tail strike us if it has no tail, right? I messed up. Or rather, I got bad RNG. We might die here. Disaster are gonna... What? Okay, buddy. I need you to get out of here. You bastard. Get out. Shoo. Fly. Fly away. There you go. Let's homeward bone out of here and try that again, because we need to cut the tail. I could just kill the dragon right here, but I kind of want to get the Drake sword as well. We aren't going to use it, but I just want it, you know. I want it. I am a loot goblin. I like having all sorts of different weapons. And who knows, this is a pure faith build, so having a quick sword which deals pure physical damage but doesn't scale with any stats might be useful later on. I am mostly just coping because that sword is terrible. Let's try that again. I got lucky there because if you run past the dragon without cutting its tail, it can just spam tail attacks on you and kill you. That's why you actually need to cut the tail off as soon as you get there. Let's try that again. I had limited tries because I only have one more. 1, 2, 3, and that's the tail. Now run. And now we can fight it. Come on, sir. Oh, you coward. You coward. Do you like games like Diablo? I've never actually played Diablo, man. I know I'm regret to admit this. Although I have played some classic isometric RPGs like Diablo. I have played things like Dragon Age Origins and... Man, I think that's it. And maybe I don't actually play isometric games as often. The dragon does glitch out sometimes and just stands there. Fight me. I want a fair fight, sir. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Can I use the Drake swords? I can if I use it in both hands, which I will. Also, very important to not take too long to come out of hiding, otherwise the dragon will just spit fire and kill you. Ah, fat rolling, that's not good. Oh. Yeah, damn it. The fat rolling killed me. Yeah, really close. That's my fault for trying to play fair, right? I should have just whacked the dragon as it was distracted. Yeah, he's a tough guy, but he's coming down. Come on, sir, jump. There you go. Run. Cut the tail again. You're not gonna get anything from doing so, but we are removing one of its weapons. Let's try that again. Okay, get our souls back. If he spits fire, we just stay here. This is a safe space. Toxic dragon can't hurt me. This is my safe space. My safe zone. Okay. Dodge forward, not this time, sir. Whack it in the face a few times. Dodge. Whack it. Dodge again. Wait for it. Let's whack it a bit more. You're just gonna stay there, huh? Come on, man. I have to go, but good luck on the rest of the run. Take care. Thank you, man. Thank you for sticking around. Have a good one. And there we go. Queuing the Skyrim Dragonborn theme song. 10k souls. No more dragon. And we also get a soul of a nameless soldier and the claymore. Honestly, I've never been able to reliably get the dragon to land on the bridge. He flies back and forth and either side never lands long enough for an attack. Yeah, the thing is, you gotta stay right here. If you cut the tail, run past the dragon and stay right here, it should turn around to fight you. And then you can just do this little AI loop that I did here to get to fight it. Anywhere else on the region, he's just gonna spam you with OP attacks and give you no chance to fight back. But yeah, there you go. That's how you kill the dragon in the early game. Easy 10k souls, a much more practical bonfire, you know? to tackle the Undead Parish. And early access to this right here, my friends. The Sunlight Altar. $10, it's gonna say, praise the sun. There we go. Right on, yeah, man. Don't mention it. 28k likes, yeah. Oh, I can rate it as well, right? Let me equip my... Where is it? Orange Guidance Soapstone. Rate message, yeah. We can't interact with this just yet because there is a faith requirement to interact with this altar. You need 25 points in faith. However, this requirement goes down by 5 every time you help a player as a white summon, as a white phantom, you know? So my objective here is to help one player as a white phantom, so that I can join this covenant with 20 points in faith, not 25. Why not lower, you might ask? Why not keep helping players to go for a lower faith requirement? And that's because I want to use... There we go, 20 points in faith. That's because I want to use Lightning Spear, and Lightning Spear has a requirement of 20 faith either way, so... There's really no point in going any lower, actually. Which is my way of saying, if you need help, or if you would like to play through this area, I will drop a message right here. And then we can kill the gargoyles together. Not gonna fight that guy up there just yet. There's a few rats down here, but I don't think there's any items, is there? Only rats, I believe. Oh! They were waiting for me. Okay, that hitbox though. And now I'm poisoned. Amazing. Oh well, there was nothing really interesting down here anyway. That's just the route you would take if you were to come from under the bridge, you know? It would lead you right here. Let's sit at the bonfire real quick just to get rid of the poison. Should I level up strength just so I can hold this in one hand? I don't think I will be able to anyway. I need like 14 points in strength and I need about a K more of souls. Can I use the claymore? Ah, damn it, I can't. Alright, so 103 damage, 103, that's the same damage. Let's go broadsword for now. Yeah, these rats, man. Miss. Let's try that again. Okay, that wind up got me by surprise. Be gone. Oh, please be a longsword. Please be a longsword. Oh my god. Streamer luck, guys. Streamer luck. Let's go. That's one of our main weapons right here, ladies and gentlemen. Widely used standard straight sword, only matched in ubiquity by the short sword. An accessible sword which inflicts consistent regular damage and high slash damage, making it applicable to a variety of situations. Also, thrust damage on the strong attack. Wish I could co-op right now, because I totally would. Absolutely, man. Yeah, that's alright, man. If any of you feel like killing the gargoyles, feel free. Or if any other random player, you know, passes over, that's fine too. But that was lucky, man. That was super lucky. So let's get rid of these guys right here. And that's the bell ringing as well. There's quite a lot of activity here, man. I like it. This game has a lot of activity. Oh, I am being summoned. Let's go. Unupgraded weapon and limited Astus. Let's see how that goes. I was just thinking maybe I should leave this for later. This guy is a bit further ahead on the game, I'm sure. Greetings, sir. R1K3R. Greeting. Interesting character name. And we have this guy here, which I am going to just block. Yeah, no. Can you parry this? You filthy casual. Parry this. And there we go. No more Baldur Knight. Like I mentioned earlier, this is the point where we start meeting knights from other kingdoms, right? We have these knights from the Kingdom of Baldur right here. And some knights from Berenik, I believe that's how it's called. Or Berenite. No, it's Berenik, I think. Which to me really sells the idea that this city, and possibly Lordran itself, right, was being invaded by other kingdoms. Let's poke our head out of here and come back. And let them come. It's the Spartan strategy of lining the enemies up. No. Get outreached, my friends. There's the Berenik Knight. Let's lure him out here. And also, obligatory Berserk mention, but the Knights of Baldur are very clearly inspired by, well, Guts from Berserk. Do you guys know Berserk? Have you read the manga or seen the anime? Let me know. It is, as many people know, a very clear inspiration for Dark Souls, right? Let's hit this guy. Oh, he's turning to the host. No. Oh, staggered right at the right time. Oh. There we go. And he's done for. Is the channeler there? I mean, of course he is, right? That is going to be challenging, man. Get the soul and run, brother. I have no range attack, so I can't kill the channeler from here. Why is he slow walking? I have no range, man. I can't do anything. I wanted to go back and read Berserk, but it sounds super intense. Yeah, man, it is. To be perfectly honest, it really is intense. But it's also strangely serene and calming as well. The intense moments only make the calm moments even more, well, calming and soothing. Oh, that's not good. Fighting these guys on the stairs is not good. Yeah, let's try stun locking this guy. Do not heal. Attack me again, do it. Ah, damn it. Oof, almost died. No stamina. Jump attack. There we go. I've gotta continue reading, honestly. I think I stopped... Well... I don't remember the chapter number and I don't want to say what happens. Oh no. That's not good. Big Smoke Mamak. The Dark Souls 1 experience, everyone. Alright. Let's do this. Prepare to not be impressed, because I am not good at PvP, sorry. Oh! This is bad. Okay, he is quite aggressive, so... What? Ah, okay, he had the... Oh, there goes my friend, okay. Sorry, man, I tried. Not much I could do there. He had the wolf ring equipped, so he was quite poisy, actually. Let's try that again a bit later in the level. I'm gonna progress through the level and then drop my sign again. I watched the anime for the first time a couple of years ago. I loved it. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. It's really fun to play a Guts character in Dark Souls. I say me being the guy who rarely plays big, heavy weapons. So close, yeah. I hope so, man. I don't think I was that close, but thank you. I was gonna try and parry him, but he could just, you know, poise me. Sorry. Poise hit me as much as he wanted. GG to that guy. So what I like to do here is... I really don't care about that bar, you know. I'm not gonna rush past everybody and try to stop him. Is the gate closed already? What? I was gonna say I usually don't mind letting the hollow soldier close the gate, but the gate is already closed for some reason. That's weird. When did that happen? Did I trigger him before by getting too close here? Funny. But yeah, I'm just gonna run over here. The boar will be aggroed. But we're gonna run past these guys anyway. And past this guy because he is quite slow. Backstab these dudes. Oh. Lock on. Help me out here. Combo this guy. Get rid of this guy. Yeah, take this. Take this combo. Now this guy is here. And there we go. But yeah, Berserk is amazing, guys. I couldn't recommend it enough, you know. Much like Dark Souls, it's known for being intense, but what makes it awesome is the calmness in certain moments, you know. And also the message that the story tries to tell you, you know. Let's try to lure this guy with an alluring skull. Also, let's read this because this is meant to be a Lorethrough, right? A skull with meekly lingering souls. Throw to shatter and spread souls to attract certain types of enemies. Souls are a concentration of life, and the life-starved hollows are lured by its power, not effective for all enemies. I mean, sure, because only human enemies or enemies who seek souls would be attracted to it, right? So let's see if we can lure that boar guy, which I wonder now, why is that boar attracted to souls? Because it's not human. Interesting. Well, Miyazaki, explain. Okay, it worked. That seems to be working a little too well, honestly. Dude, you good? Okay. So let's do something else now. Let's throw it straight down here. Come on, buddy. Come closer. Over here, yeah, that's right. And take this. And there we go. Helmet. No helmet. No streamer luck this time. So this gate has been closed. We can't progress through here, but that's okay. We can go under. Again, be patient. If you see an enemy running away, don't chase it. And a bit of environmental storytelling here as well. If you guys notice, there's blood, or rather a trail of blood on the ground. So people have been dragged. Maybe the boar thinks they are just really good. Yeah, they just taste really good. I don't know, man. I've always wondered why dogs and rats drop souls and humanity, and eventually I realized that the reason why these animals drop humanity is because they feed on corpses, right? So they end up with accumulated humanity within their own bodies because they are devouring the, well, humanity, the fragments of the dark soul in all the bodies they consume, you know? Which is also why they are hollow. Rats are quite hollow in this game, and that's because the darkness they are eating is hollowing them. Maybe it's the same with the boar. Yeah, never noticed that blood stain before. Good catch. Yep. Another hint to a new player to maybe not rush ahead, you know? Not be in a hurry to follow that hollow. Anyone else? No? What about here? No Goomba stomps this time, man. Anybody else? There is a guy to the left and another one here. Man, the lock-on system is not helping me here. There was an enemy right in front of me, and my camera just turned over. Get parried. And going back to animals being hollow, that's also why the miracle in Dark Souls 2, which damages hollow, hollows, sorry. I believe that's called soappies. Can damage rats. That's why everybody uses that miracle during the Rat Vanguard boss fight, because those rats are hollowed. Unsolicited nerdy lore detail. Hope you guys enjoyed. You're welcome. There is more where that came from, I promise. Mystery key. Let's read that. Resembles a basic prison cell key. The purpose of this key is unknown. Quite a tricky word to pronounce. Unknown. There we go. It appears to be a basic prison cell key. Alright. Let's hold on to it. Another hollow guy here. Can we get a parry? We can. And there we go. And a bit of parkour around here as well. Let's try not to fall down. If you guys notice, this body right here is the body of one of the Balder Knights. They are wearing the Balder armor. So, just a little bit of detail, you know? Not all the bodies are the same. Makes sense, yeah. A lot of this game links back together beautifully. That's why I love it. Now, one of the things which understandably was gotten rid of were the fog gates which lead to nothing. I'm not quite sure why those were in the first game, honestly, because it's not for technical reasons, right? They aren't hiding loading screens, so why? Just to trick players into thinking they are about to enter a boss fight, maybe. It was quite fun, though, to play through this game with my wife, and she had never played this game before, and every time we got to one of those fog walls, I would say, get ready for a boss fight, and then she would like get nervous, and it wasn't a boss fight. It was just a regular fog wall. But other than that, I really don't see why those are here. Husband of the year, everyone. Ah, damn it. That's the danger in these guys. That shield has way too much stability. Or reflection, I should say. Yeah, Joshua, I really think they are just there to make you anxious. Or maybe to add to the feeling of mystery, you know. And we got a knight shield, which is actually not that good. This medium metal shield is elegantly carved and painted. Although it is thought to have been used by ancient knights of the nobility, its defense capabilities are similar to other shields. Exactly what it says on the tin, really not a great shield. Quite heavy for its class. Most medium shields with good stability and 100% physical resistance have 3 units of weight, you know. This one is 5.5, as you can see, so really no reason to use this. It's cool she played with you. Yeah, she likes Dark Souls as well. We played through Dark Souls 1 and 2 together. We still need to play through Dark Souls 3 though. That's gonna be fun. Might do some co-op streams in the future, who knows. So we are getting back to this place where there's like an ambush waiting for us. Yep, there they are. Come here, sir. We're gonna get stabbed. And again. And again. Ah, damn it. I can't punish that because the... Ooh, the spear guy is right in front of me. Sir, could you move? I'm trying to kill the other guy. If I try to attack the guy behind, the one in front of me is going to block my attack. And as soon as that happens, the one behind is going to hit me. What a predicament we find ourselves in. So since you guys are stuck, would you like some fire bombs is the question. Have one. Ah, they can just block it, right? Ah, damn it. Yeah, danger, 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 danger. Maybe I need to lure these guys outside this hallway. Can you guys move a bit faster? Man, what a combo. This never happened to me before. Unless they like both try to attack me and I can block that. Oh, that works too. How many Astus does this guy have, I wonder? Stop chugging, man. Where's your honor? Get stabbed in the face again. I meant to throw a firebomb, actually. Ah, damn it. Not good. Oh, not good. Tactical retreat. I need the boulder guy to actually pass by the other guy, you know. I need him to come at me first, because... Stop healing, man. This is weird. Attack me. Come on. Do it. Yeah, not a shield bash, though. Yeah, come on. Let's lure them over here. Thankfully, yeah, he's gonna approach first. That I can deal with. And... oh, not dead yet. Block, attack, and that's it. Man, quite an intense fight. Was not expecting that. You, sir. It's your fault. Be gone. For an early game pickup, the Tower Kite Shield is so good. Tower Kite Shield, that's the shield dropped by the Berserk Knight, right? I never got around to playing with Great Shields. Maybe I should, man. It feels very fun, man. Or rather, it looks very fun. Something like a Spear and Great Shield build, you know? A block and poke build. A whole playthrough with it. Yeah, it's a great shield, man. Quite literally, it's a great shield. Haha. Unintended pun, but sure. It's a great shield. The tower... oh no, sorry, that's the Tower Kite Shield. That's a medium shield, right? That's the starting Knight shield. It's the one that I have right now, actually. Okay. Let's tank through that attack. Punish these guys. Are you going to heal, sir? Heal. You know you want to. Oh. Nope. We finally say the phrase to invoke the rite of passage. This has never happened to me before. Yeah. This has indeed never happened to me before. That combination of having the shield guy in front and the more aggressive guy behind was quite difficult to manage, but manage we did. So, starting shield of the night. Yeah, this shield right here. Tower Kite Shield. Isn't it the one you're holding now? Yeah, man, sorry, my mind went far away, man. I was like thinking of that shield. Is that a vagrant? It is a vagrant. We caught it on stream, everyone. That is indeed a vagrant, and it is going to be difficult to deal with that guy. I will try my best. Vagrant on stream. Check that out. Sir, oh, I have no healing. Maybe I should... Is the vagrant going to disappear if I go to the bonfire? Probably, right? Ah, man. I don't want to play through to the level again. Okay, sorry guys, I'm going to the bonfire. I'm playing it safe. That guy is not gonna follow me to the bonfire, is he? He is, damn it. Get away. Sit. Or light it. Now sit on it. Okay. Okay, let's try to kill that vagrant. Hopefully it didn't despawn, although I'm thinking it might have, honestly. Oh, this guy hasn't respawned. He's like still here, so... Oh, damn it. Shield bash. I also noticed how the AI is much more predictable in Dark Souls 1. almost all the enemies have some sort of guard break attack. I'm getting bonked in the head, yeah. Most enemies have a guard break attack, which they will use on you if you're holding your shield up too much. That's a slow attack. Yeah. Sir, I need you to get out of the way. That's... yeah, okay, I thought he was gonna follow up with another attack. Get stabbed. Get stabbed, get stunned. Get stabbed again. Another one, and there we go. I never encountered one that I ever saw. Yep, another stream shenanigan, man. Oh, he dropped an item too. Although this guy is guaranteed to drop a Titanite shard, I believe. But we did get the Guts Greatswords too, look at that. And the Titanite shard, awesome. Let's check that Vagrant before I do anything else, because I am curious to know whether it will despawn or not. Man, I have the most uncanny luck with Vagrants. Ah, that's bad. These guys deal a ton of damage, like... Grave-lorded levels of damage, you know. I would like to get rid of the undead soldiers before anything else. Let's take the archer out. Okay. Let's do some wide area attacks. Stunlock all of them. Stop healing. Yeah. Can I stunlock the Vagrants? I can. Do Vagrants have poise? I don't know. Look at the damage, man. I do almost no damage to this guy. Get comboed. But yeah, I have the most uncanny luck when it comes to finding Vagrants. I have like, I believe, 4 or 5 screenshots of different Vagrants I have encountered only in the remaster, on my first playthrough of the remaster. Twin humanities, nice. That's gonna be useful. Alright, there you go, guys. Vagrant on the part 1 of our series. That's nice. So like I mentioned earlier, we have more Boulder Knights over there. Ah, and the mage can hit me. I didn't think he could hit me from that angle. Is any of the knights coming? Okay, okay, that guy is coming. 2 of them, that's not good. Let's try and find around here so I can bottleneck them through this door. Yeah. The rapier guy is dangerous. Yep, because of that precisely, because they get block frames while they attack. Oof. Not good. Run. Heal. Okay. Another one. Oof. Okay, worth it. Ah, damn it. Oh, weird attack. I can cut with a rapier, that's not fair. Have you guys ever encountered a Vagrant before, by the way? Or how many times have you encountered a Vagrant? Because it is quite rare. I forgot I actually meant to grab the halberd from in front of the church. Let's parry this guy. But yeah, I suppose we also found out... Oh, Balder Shield, nice. We also found out about an interesting gameplay mechanic here. Vagrants do not respawn. But were Vagrants a super low encounter rate? Because I don't ever... 1 in like 6 New Game Plus. Yeah, I... Honestly, from my part, I remember encountering them in the same frequency, you know, as often as I did. Sorry, as equally as often in both the Prepare to Die edition and the remaster. So I think I'm just... I don't know, man, my luck is weird when it comes to finding Vagrants. Let's fight this guy over here. But I don't think the spawn rate is lower in the Prepare to Die edition. I really think it's just a matter of luck, you know. Maybe the remaster has more people playing through it, so naturally more vagrants spawn. Because their spawn rate is tied to player activity, right? Every time a player fails to retrieve their bloodstain, that bloodstain turns into a vagrant, basically. Joshua has run into Chul in the past 2 weeks in the parish and one in Anor Londo. Yeah, I've got a few. Another Baldur Shieldman, no way. I've gotten a few of them in Anor Londo as well. Mostly in very populated areas is where you tend to run into them. Let's read the item description on some of this stuff we found. So Baldur, this should give us some info about another kingdom, which neighbors Drangleic. Shields of the Knights of the Ancient Kingdom of Baldur, tweaked for improved stability. Baldur was the home of Night King Rendal, but the kingdom was reduced to ruins after a widespread outbreak of undead. So yeah, yet another kingdom which came to Drangleic in hopes of finding a way to reverse the curse, right? Which is why we have Baldur Knights here in the parish and later on in Sen's Fortress as well. Get buried. And this is the basement key. Let's read that. Opens the narrow passage leading below at the far face of the Great Bridge in the Undead Burg. The lower Undead Burg is a treacherous place. Do not turn your back on the wily thieves or the wild dogs who serve the Capra demon. Ominous. I'm sure we'll be okay. So let's open this. This is why I was afraid of fighting the vagrants right then and there, actually, because not only I hadn't sat at the bonfire, I hadn't opened this shortcut either, so I'd have to like play through the entire level again if I had died there. Thankfully, everything worked out in the end. So I would like to get that soul over there. But the mage is gonna shoot me in the back, and I don't like that. There he goes. With his profaned magics. Oh, there's a Firekeeper soul, interesting. So let's read that now. Boosts power of Estus Flask. Each Firekeeper is a corporeal manifestation of her bonfire, and a draw for the humanity which is offered to her. Her soul is gnawed by infinite humanity, and can boost the power of precious Estus Flasks. It can be used to gain humanity and restore HP at the cost of losing the Firekeeper soul to reinforce the Estus Flasks, aka only do that in New Game Plus when you no longer need to upgrade your flask. Then it's an easy way of getting like 10 humanity each, I believe. I had no idea that they're just bloodstains that were abandoned. Naturally, that's a perfect reason to have in more recent Souls games. Yeah, there you go, man. Evil vagrants, if I recall correctly, are, like I said, bloodstains which were not collected. And good vagrants are items which are dropped on the ground and abandoned by the player as well. Which is kind of weird, right? Why would you just drop stuff on the ground? But yeah. I have encountered evil vagrants much more often than good vagrants. And we've just read the description of the Firekeeper soul. This links back to Dark Souls 3, which I've played recently, and in that game you do meet a character who is training to become a Firekeeper. And she can actually become one if you help her through her quest. I forgot her name though. I've only played through that game once, I haven't memorized all the characters yet. And one thing which immediately drew my attention when I played through that quest line for the first time was She mentions how the little creatures come from the dark and bite at her, right? Exactly. Gnawing. No gnawing. Sorry, man. I'm trying my best here, man. My English is usually better than this, I promise. Irina, exactly. Irina of Karim, I believe. That's where she's from, you know? And she mentions how the little creatures bite at her or gnaw at her, you know? Which makes sense. These are the little black sprites of humanity which are biting at her as she's trying to become a firekeeper, you know? We have this little reference right here. Must be quite difficult to be a firekeeper, let me tell you. So we have 20 points in faith. I would like maybe a second attunement slot. There you go. No, you're good. I was just pointing out the word gnawing. Gets used again in Dark Souls 3. Exactly, man. Ah, yes, there is a hex with that name, right? Ah, interesting. I wonder if there is a link there. It is one of the hexes which come from the Way of White, I believe. It's like a corruption of a miracle from the Way of White, right? The evangelists we fight in Dark Souls 3 use that miracle, so maybe there is a relation there. Interesting. Never realized that. Lore, everyone. We are loring right now. That's what you came here to hear, right? And here we have the man himself, the man, the legend, hammering away. Andre of Astora, yet another character from Astora actually. There's a lot of them around. What's up, man?